I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we're going to check out Pathfinder adventure card game.
Yes.
Rise of the Runelords.
Season of the Runelords.
Season of the Runelords.
Which is a print-on-demand PDF sold by Paizo. Technically for their Pathfinder Society adventure card game. Where you can like register your characters and stuff. And we don't do any of that stuff. We will play it as if it were a normal... whatever, normal game that we would normally play of Pathfinder. We don't stick to our class decks and things like that. We just will just play it like we normally would.
I picked a fighter.
And I picked a bard. Everyone said, "Oh, you must pick Lim." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to pick Lim, but I'm going to pick an alternate Lim." I picked the one from the bard deck. Do the different Pathfinder card games feel different enough? I think so. Matter of fact, I think that if you play Rise of the Runelords twice through, playing it with different numbers of player counts and different characters makes it feel different enough, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's always different based on your characters.
Yeah, because you're always going to seek out different things, different weapons, or no weapons, maybe spells.
Right. Plus, if you're playing with one player, you've got 3 locations. 2 players, 4 locations, and those locations are different.
Yeah.
More than... If you're playing with 6 players, you've got all 8 locations. And those locations have to be closed, and you have to, corner the villain. Well, some characters are great solo. Some characters are great multiplayer and help other characters out. So, it all depends on what you're wanting and what your gaming group is. Like, we're playing... we started, before COVID happened, we started Mummy's Mask with our gaming friends, James and Susan. And then we had COVID and we haven't played it again. But those characters are in the box, ready to go.
I know, but I'm debating on just breaking that down and starting over because I want to play Mummy's Mask.
Well, we can play Mummy's Mask, but hey, COVID's almost over. James and Susan have gotten their shots. We've gotten our shots.
That's true.
So the countdown is on.
That's right.
So we can play Mummy's Mask. Well, let's play it with them. That makes it an all-new experience.
Well, we did start with...
Dan says, isn't it Thursday? Yes, it is. We're playing Pathfinder. Yeah. Steph loves it so much, and I love it so much that we're like, hey, let's stream it.
But it's not to say that we'll be doing this all night, so I might be available for games later.
Nice. So, as you guys remembered, we played Goblins Gross last night, right?
Goblins are gross.
Goblins are gross. I said what the reward was, but I did not read the end game development, right? When you win.
Right.
All right. So
you're going to start with that?
I'm going to start with that, and then we are going to move into...
Okay, last night, catching everybody up, last night we started this campaign.
Last night.
We played the first one.
Yes.
And now we're playing B. The second one. But
yes, we are on Adventure Path 1 of this season of the Runelords.
Yeah.
And we did 1A yesterday. Now we're going to do 1B tonight.
Right. And so catching up on the story so far.
Well,
just quickly, not just recap.
In Rise of the Runelords, we all defeated the Runelord Karzug, and we're wondering, hey, these adventurers all defeated Karzug. It's not us. A group of adventurers. Basically continuing the story for Rise of the Runelords. A group of adventurers defeated Karzug.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, maybe there's some other Runelords out there. Let's start in Sandpoint and build ourselves up like those other adventurers did. And we're like, and she's like, yeah, and I go, yeah. And so, yeah.
I'm like, roar. I'm like a...
And I'm like, yeah. I'm going to write a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it goes. So... we knew that the forests around Sandpoint are riddled with goblins, and we went out and we kicked the goblins' butts. We killed Gogbert and all of his raiders. So, yes. So, here's the end of that. You slaughter the Mosswoods, but something is amiss. Every one of these rotters has the same stomach-wrenching facial mutations as the one impaled on the tree. Oh, yes. There were mutations. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were colorful.
I wonder if I'm going to get a mutation.
Oh, because of your shot. And that's the matter of the goblins wanting to slake their thirst. Now, normally goblins thirst for blood and meat, but these seemed to want some other form of liquid. If you didn't know better, you'd think they were drunks craving their next tavern stop. Blood, maybe? Zombie goblins. Oh, what is that?
That's a heart.
That's a heart.
Laura
I
says
saw
hi.
legends. Hello, Laura. Then again, why couldn't they be? You had better tell the leaders of Sandpoint about your discovery. Surely they will listen to bold adventurers like yourselves. So, now we're going to go on to adventure 1B. The problem with dragons.
Oh, I should label it problem.
The problem with dragons.
There's no problem with dragons.
The wooden sign boasts a fragment of looking glass. Welcome to Sandpoint, it says. Please stop to see yourself as we see you. That's a nice sentiment, but at the moment it's hard to want that. The locals are embattled with fear, brandishing pitchforks and sharpened shovels in your direction. Undoubtedly, you have heard the shocking news of the goblins who attacked during the day, you say. Most troublingly, they are covered with... What is this nonsense? Asked the nearest local. Why would you trouble us with such trivialities when there are real problems to deal with? This local is no mere farmer. This massive Shoanti brute bears the garb of a jailer. I will chuck you in the pen if you distract us from our vigilance. Now, Vachetti, says an aristocratic woman, please let these adventurers speak what they know. I'm Mayor Kendra Deverin. You tell the mayor of your troubles with the Mosswood tribe, but the rest of her followers are distracted. They watch the skies. You can see we have other problems, the mayor says. Our livestock has been savaged by a creature from the skies, destroyed by teeth and acid. We fear we are under the siege of a dragon named Black Fang. You offer your assistance, and the townsfolk are all too willing to accept. Oh. So, during this scenario, we have special scenario rules. After you discard cards as acid or poison damage, you must bury a card from your deck.
From my deck?
Deck.
No!
From your deck.
Oh my god.
If we win this...
Dramatic reading, 4 stars. Is that out of 5 or out of 4?
Out of... Laura says 5 out of 5. Justin says 4 stars out of so many.
Laura was confused.
Laura says, I like this.
What day is it? Dave says, what day is it? Everybody doesn't know what day it is because you gotta get a calendar.
So, yes. Oh, Legends has played through this entire campaign. You have not, I'm guessing.
I'm guessing not.
Because you have not. You have probably played Rise of the Runelords. Have you played? He might have played. Have you played Season of the Runelords?
Because that's what this is.
That's what this is.
It uses the Rise of Runelord cards plus some.
Plus that you get printed from drive-through cards.
That's what we did.
You don't have to have them, but I highly recommend it.
I also recommend it. All right, so
that's the question. Has he played Season of the Runelords? All right, so we have 4 locations as we normally do, not always, but normally do with 2 players. Look at this. So we're not using the map.
Right.
We're not using the map to sort of consolidate everything so you can get a clear view of the 4 locations. We've got our Blessing discard pile here. Steph has her stuff in her draw pile here. You probably won't be able to see your discard pile. I've got my 6 cards up here and my draw pile. I'm going to put my discard pile over here.
Yeah, because I was looking at it yesterday. I'm like, it seems kind of like far away. You can't really see what's going on.
Legends has not played Season of the Runelords.
All right. Well, we recommend it, I guess. But we've only played 1.
We've only played 1, but
Gross goblins.
We played Adventure Path the Adventure 0.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah.
Adventure 0 used Skull and Shackles. Adventure 1 used Wrath of the Righteous, but we thought it would include a whole lot of extra rules about servitor demons and this, that, and the other thing. So we'll probably do that next. We'll probably do 1 next. But we're going to start with 2, which is Rise of the Runelords cards.
Right.
We also have the Bard class deck and the fighter class deck mixed in with everything.
That's true.
So
I am the fighter.
And yes, we have played the newest version. I don't like it as much, but I do like it. I would recommend it.
I would recommend it as well.
And we played the Curse of the Crimson Throne.
See, I would give you a whole ranking right now, but it's like Curse of the Crimson Throne was really good.
Really
However,
excellent.
I would never
play just core.
I would never play just core, but what I'm trying to say is that I would recommend core for new players.
Yes.
But then I wouldn't say go get Crimson because it's like a huge transfer of like powers and different like things that are happening. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, but there's a problem though. You can't find Rise anywhere because the first edition is all out of print.
It's really hard to jump into Crimson if you don't really know the mechanics
I agree.
that well. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying every path in Crimson is a new thing because you have those different icons and the different... There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. I think, so with Core Set, they only basically had 3 adventure paths worth of content in the core box. And so you get almost up to developing your character and then no more.
Right.
I mean, it's sort of like a half adventure in the core box. A half of a full adventure. And that left me wanting.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't enough.
I think you need...
You could go through it again with a harder ramp up or whatever it was.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, there's like difficulty levels in that.
Right,
and I was like, do we need it? I don't know.
Exactly.
And it made it more like, Dr. Sign contributing to the solo night. Thanks, Dr. Sign. So, I think I would have liked a set like Rise, but for the core box, something to go along with it that didn't include a lot of the add-on stuff. For Crimson Throne's fantastic, though.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying it's really hard if you're just play core set and then jump into Crimson Throne.
We do have all of everything. Anything Pathfinder Adventure card game, we have it.
We played, what did we play? What did we play first?
Mommy's
Mask. Was Mommy's Mask.
Yeah, and it did have some new stuff in it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't overwhelming for you. Then we went back to...
Runelords.
We went back to Rise of the Runelords, then Skull, then Wrath. Oh, yeah, we did do Core.
And then Crimson Throne, and then Skull, then Wrath.
Yeah, and you love Mummy and Skull.
That path was... During Crimson Throne, I was like taking notes. I couldn't keep up with everything we had to remember. It was so much to remember. But anyway, we should play.
How does this compare to Dragonfire? I've not played it.
I haven't played Dragonfire. And I haven't played Adventuria.
I have not either.
Does it play the same? Ish? I should look at it.
I don't know. So, I've decided to start in the Thessalonian Dungeon because if I play a spell with the Arcane trait, which is a lot of my stuff, you may immediately draw a card. And to close, I must succeed at an Arcane 7 check. I got that. Not a problem. The Nettle Maze, anyone can summon and defeat a random monster. This place is littered with monsters. 6 monsters.
I figured I'd start there. I'd just go pow, pow,
pow. I'll give you a suggestion in a minute.
All right, I haven't read them all. So.
You may attempt a Wisdom or Perception 9 check to evade a monster. Okay. Well, I'm not going to evade. You're probably not. You're just going to beat the heck out of them. I don't have
that, yeah.
When you close, you shuffle an item from your discard pile into your deck. That's fine.
Okay.
Treacherous Cave. You must succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 6 check to move or be moved to another location. Well, I mean, you're probably not going to move away too much on this.
No, but I have really good Constitution if it matters.
If it matters, yes. When closing, succeed at a Wisdom or Survival 7 check. My Wisdom's a D6. I'm going to need a blessing just to make it happen.
I will too, because mine's a D8.
Yours is a D8. You have a chance.
But it should
you're saying there's a chance.
I'm saying there's a chance. I could start there.
So that's the Treacherous Cave.
I might find a weapon there.
Last but not least, the Deeper Dungeons. Yes, there are 2 weapons there. There's 1 weapon in the Deeper Dungeons. The difficulty of combat checks is increased by 1. That's no big deal. But succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 8 check. Again, I can't do that.
And what does the scenario say? Do we have rules for this?
I told you, after you discard cards as acid or poison damage, bury a card from your deck.
That's not good.
So, I was saying, I can't do these. Although I'm not a monster killing machine, I could do that.
Okay, I'll start Treacherous Cave.
Hey, thanks for following,
Thanks for
Emma.
following. Yay!
Woo.
Yay!
Shadowrun Crossfire, I have it. We have not played it.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
And Legends recommends it at 4 players, not less.
Oh, well, we play a lot of 2 players over here.
Yeah. So, but hey, hopefully that's going to be opening up soon. You can play all those games in the 3 and 4 player.
I mean, that's going to take precedence before any, like, campaign game.
Yeah.
That box is...
Hey, when James and Susan come over, we gotta deal with the box of new games. Yep. So, these are our 4 locations. And either of us can go first. We can choose.
Mm-hmm. I'll go.
Yeah, since there are more places that
I can tackle.
That you can tackle and fewer places I can tackle, you would be the best first option. How about the blessing of Ro, which is really Irori. Hey, there's a long sword in this that you drew from here, right?
I did.
Okay, there's a long sword.
All right, great.
And you need a 6 strength melee to do it. You get D10 plus 3. All right, so Vika has chosen to get a +1 on her strength.
Yay!
So that's +1 for strength, +2 for melee.
Yes.
So you're at +3 already. And hey, you've got a new long sword.
I got a 10. Why am I wasting?
So 10s? Yeah, whenever you roll, you roll on this back end of the box, and I roll this way, so it ends up on the front end of the box.
And I can't even go again, so I have to discard something.
You will have to discard something.
Is there any barrier? There is a barrier.
There is a barrier in there. That's a hard choice.
Well, I have this, maybe.
I mean, it is an extra longsword. You could just put it in your discard pile if you wanted to.
But it's weapons.
It is a weapon.
I only have 5 in my deck, so if I run to a stretch of no weapons, it could be a problem, and I don't want to waste them because I might need them.
Agreed. See, and this is the interesting decision part of the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally fun.
And I can't go again.
Because she has no blessings or an ally that will allow the burglar will not help her explore.
Dang it.
Which, yeah.
Well, what do we think? Are we feeling like a lock and obstacle is going to come up? Or are we thinking
That's any obstacle, isn't it? That's 1d10 to any obstacle. So, yeah. You can kill the Matic.
Alright.
It hurts. I know.
I could do the longsword, but I really don't think I want to.
I mean, there's 2 barriers in here, so, I mean, keep that in mind.
I have to worry about that in a minute.
Alright. 'Tis me. Blessing of Desna up. And I have no blessings up, unfortunately. I can take some damage. I have this Sahedron medallion here.
Hey, Time Roller.
Hey, Time Roller. All right, time for the Thessalonian dungeon. What do we got? Boom. How about this mending spell? Hey, it's a 2. That's an auto for me.
It's yours.
It's mine. Ta-da!
So what's great about this game is you found this spell, this weapon. Now it's in your deck.
Now you know it. Now you know about it.
Now you found it. It's yours.
You were smart enough to know what it was, recognize its value, and claim it.
I had to fight the sword, but I got it.
No, you recognized its value as someone who has strength and melee skill. That's what that is. You recognize its value and you claimed, and you were able to claim it from whatever had it, maybe.
Sure.
So it's obviously small.
I found it in this cave.
You did. I also have no way to explore again, sadly.
No way.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
No. The mending spell is not great.
Well,
you
could do this one.
What?
You could use it.
I could use it to reduce damage dealt by 4.
Oh.
I'm not taking damage at the moment.
I thought it was a recharge 60. I thought that was something
Instead
else.
of discarding it for its power, yes.
Got it.
Mending is discard this card to allow a character at your location to discard a weapon, armor, or item and take a card of that type from the discard pile into my hand. If I don't have the Arcane or Divine skill, just banish the card. So non-spellcasters can actually use these once, and then it's banished back to the box. Sort of like a potion would be. So yeah, that sort of sucks. I could kill the light crossbow. I'm not going to use it much.
Well, you could possibly help me from afar, right?
I'm not proficient with weapons.
Oh, so yeah.
You have to be proficient with weapons to do that with a light crossbow.
Brad misses this game. Did I get
Brad,
right?
So good.
It's Brad.
Yes, it is Brad.
I remember. Like it's Brad, right? Brad.
I missed this game. You know what? You don't have to miss the game if you have it. You can play it at any time.
That's probably true.
And if you don't, it's on Steam.
Because you could play it solo.
It's on Steam and it's on iOS. I'm not sure if it's on Android. I'm fairly sure it is. You can play it solo. All right, so this mending spell, you know what? If I do a Scorching Ray and I fail it, remember my power, I can discard the mending and take the Scorching Ray. I'm just going to get rid of this Slight Crossbow.
Yeah, all right. Spells are a little bit
better. So, Blessing of the Gods, it's your turn. TikTok.
All right, here.
Weirdman, hey, how's it going? I left it with my brother when I moved. Oh. The only problem with the digital version is that there's only like one scenario, and like they added a Goblin's Burn scenario, which is fine. Potion of Ghostly Form, you have a intelligence or craft. Oh, you have that special strength craft.
Yeah, it's really good.
And it's what?
D10 plus 2.
D10 plus 2 is a slight chance you'll miss it. Don't roll a 1 like you just rolled.
So bad.
Womp womp.
I didn't want it anyway.
I didn't want you Potion of Ghostly Form.
Didn't want.
You know what? It would have been good. You can use the Potion of Ghostly Form to like poof and like evade a monster. Like if you find Black Fang all of a sudden,
I can take him.
Good luck. And now what?
That's it.
And now that's it.
That's it.
So until we start spending some stuff.
I know, until I get some blessings or something.
How about this sling?
Not great.
Dexterity or ranged? Dexterity. Oh, I got it. Not that I really want it because, hey, I'm full. You know what? I'm going to discard it and done.
Yeah, sling is not great.
Sling is not great.
All right. Oh.
It is Tickwood Boar.
He's my friend.
All right. Before the encounter succeeded, a Wisdom or Survival 7 check, or the difficulty is increased by 2.
Well, it's probably
not a big deal.
I have a D8, so...
That's an 8. Hey, you did it.
Okay.
And then, kill the Tickwood Boar.
How many?
He's an 8.
All right. Oh, problems. That's...
Problems.
I mean, I'll just use my longsword.
If you use your long spear and you fail it, then you get to discard it to try it again.
That's true. Or
I mean, you got an average of...
I could just recharge this for a D6.
Well, you know, you do want other things in your hand.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
That is a thing.
All right, so my power is that whenever I would use a weapon for its power, I get to recharge it instead of discarding it.
You should use a spear for a boar. He's gonna longsword the boar.
So I got my.
You should cook him and then you can use your hands for bacon. I mean, bacon you can always eat with your hands, right?
No.
Yes.
So I get my melee plus a D8.
That is how they used to hunt boars.
Whatever.
How about 16 plus more?
Plus 3.
So, yeah. Dead boar.
That's bacon.
That's bacon. Making bacon.
Now I draw back up to my hand size of 4.
Ta-da.
How
about a holy candle? There are
that.
5 in there right now. So
means...
you can wait a minute.
Well, now there are 6.
Now there are 6. And on your turn there'll be 7, which means there'll be 1 left in the pile, which is great. That's what we want. A spear with a crossguard halfway up. My modified long spear. All right, Lem has found a levitate spell. How about that? We've had this before.
Go fly.
Intelligence, arcane, ta-da!
Linguadia.
Oh, you kidding me? No. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4, which is 2 too short for levitate, which sucks.
You didn't want it anyway.
I wouldn't have minded it. Okay. At least for right now. I mean, it's better than frickin' mending.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's the end of that. Yes, you should.
Oh, holy candle.
Yes.
Bury this card. Shuffle 1d6 random cards from the blessings into... It is a 6.
How about 6 cards?
I just prolonged our game. We are in no rush at all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Not Leviosa. So it's not important that these are like super randomized. So that's fine.
In other games, it could really matter. Or when we start collecting blessings, it might matter.
Yes.
Eric.
Boom. Here, you should tap. How about a Hellhound?
He's cute.
Oh, hell. Add 1 die to checks to defeat the Hellhound with the cold trait. After the encounter, he's going to deal fire damage to each character at the location.
And you said acid and fire is bad?
No, acid and... Acid or poison.
Poison. Alright, good. Alright, so how hard is he?
How about a 10?
Oh my god. Ridiculous.
And you're not using cold against him, obviously.
I'm not using colds. I've got nothing.
You don't have a cold spear?
I don't have like cool things like that. Should I put that
not
at the
cool,
bottom?
Cold.
Or should I go with this one? With a reroll if I fail.
Use a reroll. You already got 1 slot open.
Alright.
Well, you're going to have 2 slots open because you're going to have to burn something out of your hand. Because the Hellhound is going to burn something.
The burglar.
You're going to burn the burglar. Hamburglar. Rubble.
Seems good.
11 plus 3 is 14 is a dead Hellhound. Take your damage.
Though.
Take your burn damage.
Burn!
Unless you fall off a cliff because you did it wrong.
Should I burn the longsword?
That's up to you.
I feel like as soon as I get rid of the burglar, I'm going to need him. Whatever.
Drop back up.
There's my dog slicer. That would have been good.
Yes. And a rapier. Hey!
Wow. I found all
that was
my
a good one. Yeah, you found all of them. All at the same place.
Need to shuffle my deck.
A dexterity blessing, which it doesn't matter because I don't have any blessings right now. Trapped passageway.
Oh.
If defeated, I can explore again. If undefeated, I'm dealt 2d4 combat damage.
Oh.
Ouch. Wisdom, perception, dexterity, acrobatics. Well, I am good at dexterity. Hey, it's time for my burglar.
Oh, yeah.
So, recharge the burglar to add 1d10 to my stealth or disable check or my check to defeat a barrier. Hey, these are barriers. So, yeah, recharge the burglar.
It's a burglar.
Oh, instead, no, not the burglar. Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools.
What? Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools. So, discard this card to defeat a barrier whose highest difficulty to defeat is 11 or lower. To recharge, succeed at a disable 8 check. I don't have disable, but guess what? Who does have disable? My burglar. So, a D4, because I don't have the skill, plus a D10 for my disable check. So, I might recharge this, and I am recharging this. So, that's first. I'm recharging this to attempt to recharge this.
Show them your thieves' tools.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Yay!
I got it!
A 9.
So, I recharge the thieves' tools underneath that burglar.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
That's really good.
And I can immediately explore one more another time.
Michael's playing Lem. I am playing Vika, which is a fighter class deck character.
It's Vika, not Vika.
Or Vika.
No, you could be Vika.
It could be Pika.
Pika. Hold on.
It should be Vika. I don't know. Vika. You tell me.
Vika. Where is he? Where is he?
Where is he?
He's not. Oh, you don't have it. You don't have the overlay on.
I do. It's there.
Is it?
Maybe we just don't
Hold
see
on.
him.
Dig. I'm going to put 3 of them up. Why? What? There it is. Vika. All right. So, one more another time. How about some crappy leather armor? Constitution, Fortitude, 2. I've got a D6. Hey, give it a shot.
Weren't I somebody else yesterday? Are you having an identity crisis?
No, this is who she was yesterday.
I was this person yesterday.
Yep. What's your name? What's your name?
Vika. Vika?
the things. When you said it, I said, Vika. Vika. Anytime your name comes up, I'm going to put the little Pokemon.
I mean...
all right, so now I got this crappy leather armor.
It's so great.
That's so cute. And I'm going to just draw back up. And I wanted a blessing. I got a troubadour though. That's fine. He's my singing partner right there. And then you get some crappy leather armor. And it's auto for you. You can't miss it, so.
I think I'm just going to discard it.
Hey, that's fine. You can do that.
Right. I guess that's my turn.
Woo! That's a fantastic turn.
I need some, like,
TikTok.
more turns.
I've got 5 left in mine.
I put 6 back. I rewound time.
Skeleton.
No.
He is immune to metal and poison. If your check to defeat has either slashing or piercing, it's 3 more difficult. So, I don't slash.
I do.
I don't pierce.
I do.
I burn.
No.
Yes. The Scorching Ray is coming out.
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno. Alright. Rolling my dice. A D12 and 2 D6. That looks like 11. Plus 3 is 14, which is more than enough.
You did not roll very well, that's for sure.
I didn't need to, but that's beside the point. All right, now I have to discard it, but if I can roll an Arcane 8 check, then I get to recharge it instead of discard it. Yes, I got it. Ta-da.
Dan can't tell if we're playing Pathfinder or having a Tumblr discussion.
Because of TikTok? That's a TikTok discussion.
TikTok.
I can't explore again, but we have enough time. Oh, there's a blessing right there. TikTok.
What'd I get?
Oh, how about a poison trap? Oh, did I mention? 3 of the locations have poison traps.
And that means it's not something to fight. It's a barrier?
It's a barrier.
Oh, I'm glad I kept my burglar.
I forgot about that. I forgot about it.
I forgot. I didn't know about this.
I actually forgot about it. So, it is a dexterity disable 5 check. If undefeated, discard the top card of your deck. Then, each character at the location must succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 7 check.
Wow.
Or be dealt 1d4 minus 1 poison damage. And if you defeat it, you can immediately attempt to close the location.
Okay.
Hey, where's your burglar's here?
Yeah, I kept him alive.
Do you have disable?
Disable I do.
You do?
A D6 plus 2.
Wow. So D6 and D10.
Yes, for my
plus
burglar.
2. If you roll double ones, you failed.
Okay.
Because it's only a 5. 5 and 4. Totally killed it.
Nailed it.
So, if undefeated, discard the top card, but you defeated it. So you're good to go. Now, succeed at a Wisdom or Survival 7. You need to take care of that burglar.
Recharge.
Yes. You can't keep him.
No.
Wisdom or Survival 7 check. What's your Wisdom?
D8.
D8.
Not good.
How about
Blessing.
I could bless you. You do have 4 more left in this pile.
Yeah.
They might be items. There are 2 monsters, a barrier, 2 weapons, 2 armors, 2 items that stack.
What if I found 1 weapon, 1 armor,
Wait,
1 item? Armor.
You killed 1.
I killed 1.
Killed 1 monster.
2 I killed 2.
You killed the Hellhound and you killed the boar.
So there's really only good things.
There's really only good things, and we do have some extra time. So if we want to
All
save
right,
our blessing,
let's just go see what happens.
See what happens. How about a 5?
Not good.
Not enough.
All right,
That's okay.
I'll plow through it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Next. I got a blessing.
Me.
Yay.
I am a little scared if I end up with... Well, I do have this dexterity check. I gotta find traps. That's fantastic. I love this spell. If I get it, I discard it to add 2 dice to any check to defeat a barrier. That's so good. That's so good. I want it. And then I'm going to use Mending to get it back. So
I can bless you if you need me to.
Need is a large word. I don't need it. But you know what I could do? I could recharge this Troubadour to add 1d6 to my non-combat charisma check.
That seems better.
That does seem pretty good. Just to make sure I get it. I had it anyway. But that made sure I got it.
Got it.
All right. Boom. You. A row.
Something good. Something good.
It's going to be something good. It's a potion of hiding. Intelligence craft. Your craft is a plus 2.
D10 plus 2.
On a 1, you miss it. How about a 6?
Got it.
Yours.
What do I do?
What do I do? You can hide. Time to caffeinate.
Don't want to hide. I'm going to discard it.
Excuse me. It's time to caffeinate. Senor Pizio says.
Should I go again?
You should
with my
caffeinate.
blessing?
I think you should caffeinate.
I did already.
Did you caffeinate?
I said cheers.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you were talking.
With slashing and piercing, a Tumblr discussion. Slashing and piercing. I guess I talk about slashing and piercing on Tumblr.
I've never been on Tumblr. I'm surprised Dan has.
Maybe he just knows. He knows a lot about a lot of things.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
And me. Mario. So you're not going to hide? I found some holy water. I couldn't care less about some holy water. Because I can discard it to evade a bane with the undead trait. I can banish it to defeat a bane with the undead trait whose highest combat value is 10 or lower.
7.
I got it.
It's yours.
Yay. Maybe.
Success.
You know what? I could keep it. But hey, I can banish this leather armor to reduce all damage dealt to me to 0. That's really good for that acid damage or that poison damage.
Bad.
Yeah, you know what? Kill the holy water. You. Blessing of Desna up. Tap. How about this awesome shield of fire resistance?
I like this. Hand it over.
That. 10.
What is it?
Constitution Fortitude. 6. What is your constitution?
It's a 10 plus 1.
Do it. It's a 6 you need.
I'm kind of wondering if I should bless it.
Hard to say. If you played a weapon with the 2-ended trait, you can't use the shield, obviously. Reveal this card to reduce combat or fire damage dealt to you by 2. If you're proficient with light armors, you may play another armor on the check.
Wow.
Of course, there's only so many armors you can hold. It's not bad.
Do I need... Should I bless it? Is it better? Is it worth keeping in the long run versus my whatever I have?
You have chainmail?
Probably.
It's not going to be. It's
I
not going to be much better.
I don't even think I have chainmail. That's not.
Not going to be. It's that's your crappy leather armor that you
picked up along
just
the way.
picked up. It's in your draw pile.
I'll just roll. I'll keep
just
my
roll.
blessing.
Just roll. How about 7. a 7? How about yours?
Yay!
Now what? You can explore again, or you can discard something.
I guess
I have an either but one here's things.
I'm gonna explore again because I have extra cards.
Exploring again, ta-da! You have a skeleton horde.
Oh.
Each character on an open location summons and encounters an ancient skeleton.
Boo.
That is boo. Here's the ancient skeleton. He is an 8. He's just like the other skeleton. If you pierce or slash, he's an 11. Otherwise, he's an 8. Well, crap, you're going to make me use my friggin' Scorching Ray.
Well, I didn't mean to. Sorry.
It's fine.
So I have to fight an 11. Ouch, she rolled 5.
5 plus 1 for Charisma plus 2 for Divine is an 8.
Wow.
Woo!
That was bad.
Look at this crappy roll. That's really sad. But mine is dead. How about yours? Do I keep my Scorching Ray? I do keep it in my deck.
That's good.
Ish, because I can't use my mending now to...
but it's better to have things in your deck.
I should keep it in my deck if at all possible.
I guess I'll use Dog Slicer.
Alright, that would be a...
11 I need to fight. All of mine have piercing on it, so...
That's a D10.
Yeah, I get a D10 and a D6.
A D6. Are you going to recharge for another D6? Or are you just going to do your 1s and 3s?
I'm gonna discard for another D6.
Another D6.
So
all you need is an 11.
Goes under.
You get a plus 3, so you need to roll an 8.
Done.
Like that. Done.
9, 3, 4.
There goes the ancient skeleton. There goes the skeleton horde.
I guess I'm done. Draw up. It is a blessing.
We are going to the bottom of each of these steps.
Well,
look, I got a poison trap.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. I've got my fine traps, remember? Dexterity disable. I've got a D8 dexterity, but the find traps will let me add 2 more dexterity dice on there for 3d8. All right, move this out of the way. Yeah, I only need a 5. Though then I'm gonna have to do the arcane, intelligence or arcane 7 check.
So he wasn't supposed to poison me after I killed him, right?
Who?
The poison trap.
No.
Only if you fail, he poisons.
Right. You dexterity'd out of the way.
Okay, good.
Or you disabled it. One or the other. Either way, you don't take damage. If defeated, you may immediately attempt to close the location. So I'm hoping to go ahead and get this. Well, that's like overkill.
A million. So there's a question: how did finding traps help you here?
How does find traps help you here? You already found it. It found you. Well, I found it before it found me. Because, see, it's got dexterity and disable, so I must have, like, known where it was because of this cool spell. That's what it was.
Right.
So, yeah. Sure. I'm going to run with that. Do I get it back? Yeah, I get it back.
11.
I actually want that in my draw pile. I want it further closer up here because
you want to shuffle your deck.
I want to shuffle my deck, which means I need to cure stuff back into my hand. All right, now if I fail this, it's not a big deal. There's only 1 card left in there. But we're going to the bottom of everything, though.
Intelligence, arcane, 7.
Arcane for me is charisma, so I'm using D12 plus 3.
Miss.
Check the floor for
Pieces.
12-sided dice. 5 plus 3 is 8.
Where did it go?
I'll have to get it in a second.
It's under your foot.
Yes, 5 plus 3 is 8. So,
Get it.
when I play a spell with an arcane trait, I may immediately draw a card. Did that have the arcane trait? It does not have the arcane. It's a divine trait. So I need to remember that. Whenever I play my Scorching Ray, I can draw a card to replace it.
Only at this location.
Well...
Which is now closed.
Kachoom!
So remember it for never.
And this is gone. We lost a zombie. Yay! All right, now I draw back up. A cure and a cure.
How about cure?
Hey. How about cure? And then it is your turn while I look for this.
All right.
12-sided die.
Here we go. Hey, I found a Deathbane light crossbow.
Whoa!
It's not great for me.
You know what? It would be fantastic for me.
Okay. So what do I need? I don't have...
It's a dexterity 10. You have a dexterity 6.
It's not...
a 6 dexterity.
Not great.
Wah, wah.
It's only dexterity? There's no other trait on that?
Yes, ranged.
Oh, yeah. I don't have ranged either, so...
The answer would be no.
I'm sorry, unless you want me to bless it to try for you.
You know what? I mean, so currently I'm using this fantastic light crossbow. This only gives me like a +1 and slightly better with undead. So it's not a big deal.
But it's Brad's favorite item.
I know, that's why I was like, ooh, that sounds so good. But yeah, unfortunately we don't have the dexterity.
I'm all about swords here, all right?
Jeez.
So now I try this again?
Yes, since it is now empty, you may try it once.
Should I bless me? So I can start moving on?
Well, that's a good...
We're like halfway through this deck of time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
All right, we got tons of time.
We got 19.
I'll just roll. I'll do it next time if I can't. If I didn't do it.
How about a 1?
That was really bad.
You totally epic failed.
That was really bad.
I am gonna...
Fight some monsters?
No, because I got friggin' cures here.
Do you want to come close this place?
I do not have a chance to because I have a D6
no
wisdom.
Survival, yeah.
How many cards do you have in your pile there?
I have 5.
You have 5?
And one is there, but I picked up a bunch along the way, so that's not totally accurate.
Oh, well, I don't mean how many you have in your draw pile. I mean how many do you have so I can cure you?
Oh.
I can come over there and cure you. And hopefully I can get some other good stuff back in my hand But I also need to cure myself so I can get things up into the rotation. My turn. So I need to... Oh, look, Iomedae is up. Ooh.
Iomedae.
All right, so with Iomedae and all these other blessings, if the top card of the blessings discard pile matches... Look, see the match? Look, it matches. If the top card of the blessings discard pile matches, I can recharge this instead of discarding it when I use it for a blessing. So, what that means, I can come over here. I can recharge it to bless myself.
Yeah.
It's not a charisma check, so I don't get 2 dice, but I do get 1 die. That means I have somewhat of a chance to get it.
I mean, it's 50-50, right? You have 2 d6s?
It is 50-50.
And he needs a 7. So
I need a 7.
That's like average.
That's like average. But I mean, it's like a free shot with that blessing of Iomedae. I mean, I got to recharge it, which is much
it's really
better.
good. Get it.
How about a 6? That would be no.
Boo.
So what I can do now, I can decide to use this cure on either myself or on you. I'm going to choose to use it. Do you have stuff in there you want? My stuff is crappy stuff that I've picked up.
I've got 3 out of 5 things I like.
All right, well, I'm going to cure you then. D4 plus 1. And then I'm going to try to get it either back in my deck or in my discard pile, which either is fine for me right now.
D4. I don't got any D4. Okay, here.
2! That was sucky.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I healed you better than that.
2 cards.
So, no, I did not close it.
On the plus side, it was 2 cards I wanted, so.
Well, that's good. And I drew 2 blessings up. Your turn. Blessing of the gods. Hey, guess what?
Well, that doesn't do anything for me, though, right?
Remember, I can recharge a card to add 1d4 to your check.
Let's do that.
How about that? I can do
1d4 and 1d... What? 8? 8. I'm not going to roll that die. It was mean to me last time. So
was it?
I'm going to try this die instead.
I am going to recharge this leather armor into my hand and give you a d4. That's a 6.
Plus 1.
Plus 1 for what? Survival?
4. No.
No. Wisdom, survival.
Nothing.
Are you rolling the right die?
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Yes, you are.
I rolled a d8.
Well, that's... We're just going to burn through all of these one night.
I should have blessed myself. You want me to bless you instead?
No. I mean, I can't really go to the Nettle Maze right now. It's really difficult to... I don't have weapons up.
Well, you can't move now because you...
I can move. It will just take a Constitution check.
It's really bad. So. We got blessings. We should use them.
I am going to go ahead. I'm going to try to get some... Those rays are at the bottom of my deck-ish, so I'm going to cure these cards into my hand.
Good luck. 3. Wow.
All 3 of them.
You rolled a lot better than I did. Maybe you should have rolled for me.
Then I'm going to see if I get it back or it goes in my discard pile. I get it back, so it'll go on the bottom.
So I think you should use a blessing to try and close this place.
Probably should have used a blessing and then healed it, which it would have gone back, but
yeah.
Too late for that now.
It's too late.
No.
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 Okay, put those on top.
Put one on top.
Well, I could bless you.
A blessing is still only going to let me roll 2 d6s.
Oh, I know.
I mean...
Still average. At this rate, we're really failing, so we got to do something.
Well, no, because the first one that comes up could be Black Fang.
All right.
So I'm going to do this and get these back. Look at that. I got a Scorching Ray now.
And a sling.
And a sling.
Ooh.
So I can... Watch this. I recharge a sling, and now you get a d4.
Good luck.
It's so good. Don't fail it.
D8,
D8,
D4?
D4? Yeah, D8 and a D4.
I want to win, though, so I have to pick the right one.
Do you want me to bless you as well? I can actually do that.
No.
No.
I can do it right now.
Uh-huh. Good luck. Go for it.
It's not great.
Go for it.
What's the odd?
It is on average, it is a 7. It's 50-50 shot.
All right, bless me.
Bless you.
Whatever.
Take another D8.
We need to do this. I'm gonna still roll like a 5.
Look at you.
12.
Well, you wouldn't have got it with either one of those. Well, no, the 6 and 1 you would have.
That was the one I just added.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, well then you wouldn't have made it. So yeah, now we got it.
Jeez.
Me.
Treacherous cave, all right.
Me, I'm gonna go to the Nettle Maze.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Monster. Dragon's Bane.
How about a Goblin Warrior? We don't have to do any of that Goblin mismatch that we did last time, though. If undefeated, I bury a random item or weapon from my discard pile. I have no item or weapon in my discard pile, but hey, I think I'm gonna burn him. Let's do it. He's not gonna survive this. I don't think it's possible. 6, 7, 9, 30, 12. Dead Goblin.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it.
That's it. And then I try to get this back into my deck. I got it.
Wow, 12.
12.
You like those blue dice.
1, 2. There's a Scorching Ray again and a Thieves' Tools. I like it. I like it. I like it. You're going to go to the other place. Now, if we find him, I can close this. She can kill Blackfang, and boom, we've won.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we haven't had any acid or what. Oh, do the thing. Do the Saren Ray now. All right. How about a Mercenary? The difficulty to defeat is increased by the adventure deck number of the current scenario, which is currently a 1. So he's an 11.
Okay.
You should be ashamed of yourself if you miss this. Good luck.
Why?
I don't know. Scott says I didn't say good luck last time.
All right. I'll just get all the D4s.
You're going to do the Rapier. So it's a D10 for your strength, 2D4 for the Rapier, and then recharging it for an extra D4.
Yep.
Ta-da.
Might as well. I have a long spear backing me up.
Yep. Hopefully, long spear is not literally backing you up.
11 plus 3.
That looks like you got it.
Did it.
Did it.
Stupid D4s.
And then what? Yeah, those D4s are hard to grab.
It's about... I guess I could keep going, but
you can if you want. We still have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 left in the TikTok pile.
All right, do it.
Do it. How about a Mercenary?
Okay.
Look, it's my long lost twin. Remember, the pointy end goes away from you. You don't have many options here. You've got a long spear or a long spear.
That's what I got.
That's what
3.
you got. Need an 11. Got it.
Good.
You rolled a 13. Plus 3 is 16. So, yeah, dead. Oh, wait. The difficulty is increased by 1 for all your combat checks here. I forgot about that. So
I did it for both
you
of them.
did it for
anyway,
both of them. Yes, you did. But just remember, it
Now
is
I
actually
remember.
supposed to be plus 1.
Draw up.
Draw up. All right. Me. Time for the me show. A
It's a
traitor.
monster.
Look, it's me. Except shorter hair.
Totally.
Before the encounter, discard a random ally from my hand. No allies.
Well, that's good.
So that's good.
Yeah.
I need an 11. I'm gonna have to burn him. I'm gonna have to burn him. Sorry, traitor. You're gonna get burned.
Burn.
I could attempt. No, wisdom or perception 9 to evade. So no. Yeah, he's like totally roasted.
There's a 12 in there.
There's a 12 in there. He's roasted. And then I'm going to try to put it back in my
discard pile.
It's actually in my discard pile, which actually that's good.
Wanted.
That's actually better for me
At this point.
So I'm not quite sure if the recharge is a requirement or if I could just choose to discard
What
it.
does it say specifically?
Recharge. Succeed at an Arcane 8 check to recharge this card instead of discarding
But
it.
could you choose to roll a D4?
That's a good question. It's Arcane 8 and I have an Arcane for a skill. So, no. I could not choose a D4.
Okay.
So, I'm not sure I have the option, but it doesn't matter. I'm fine with what happened. I could go again, but no, I have no... I mean, yeah. I'm going to draw up. Oh, it's holy water. Blah. All right, you.
This.
Vika. Mending.
Yeah.
Intelligence, Arcane Wisdom, Divine 2. You might want it. What, your wisdom?
Oh.
I mean, you do have wisdom and intelligence, don't you? Yours.
I rolled a 5.
You can use it if you want. Discard it to grab something that matches of the same type. Weapon, armor, or item. Well, you got crap in your discard pile.
I mean, I would take the Matic just because it helps with...
Except you don't have an item to discard.
Yeah, no, it's not.
You're going to discard an item to get an item, is what it is. So you can just discard the mending. You don't need it.
All right. To the discards.
To the discard.
I could go again.
You could, or whatever you want.
I won't discard it yet. I'll do this.
There you go. Not that you need the mending.
No, but...
Now, she can choose to discard this before she ends her turn. Right. That can be done at any time by choice. To try to get cards at the very end of the game, you can try to fish for cards. But remember, once this runs out, and you have to draw, dead.
Yeah, but if I take damage or something...
But then... I'm telling the viewers.
Yeah, I know.
That you can discard at will. Masterwork tools.
Oh my god, yes.
It's Thieves' Tools.
Yes.
On crack. Woo. It's so good. It's so good. But you better have a dexterity or a disable of 7.
D6 plus 2.
How about a blessing?
2d6 plus 2.
Yeah, I want you to get this.
8 plus 2.
You wouldn't have had it otherwise. You're welcome.
All right, I'm done.
Oh, that's so good. So it's reveal this card to add 2 to your disable check. And remember how the Thieves' Tools is discard to defeat a barrier whose highest difficulty is 11? This is recharge, not discard, to defeat something 14 or lower. It's like so much better.
Like masterful.
Well, that's how they call it, Masterwork Tools. So yeah, that's like fan-friggin-tastic. So that is Gorum. You know what? Before I do this, I'm going to discard the mending to take the Scorching Ray.
Yep. Thank you for supplying some channel points to the monthly challenge.
That's right. A satyr. Oh, this is not a normal combat. This is Dexterity Acrobatics 9. All damage dealt is mental damage that may not be reduced. Dexterity, I better bless myself up because... and I have to roll a 9 with 2 8s. That's an average 50-50 shot. 2 and 2 is 4. Plus 4 is 8.
Oh my god, his hand is wiped. Ouch.
This is the worst part.
And then he gets
this is
back.
the worst part. I could have attempted a wisdom or perception 9 to evade him.
Yeah, I mean, that's bad.
Yeah, that's also bad for me. So,
yeah.
Ow.
Ow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Time roller, just because I can.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, that was not good.
You're
going to need a cure.
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm going to need a cure. Matter of fact, before you do anything, I am going to cure. I got 3 of these back. 1, 2, 3. What'd I get? I got my Scorching Ray back.
Well, yeah, you don't want to be discarding things. Yeah. 2.
Did not get my cure back.
No.
But that's fine. I can use a junkie spell to get it back whenever
luck.
I want it.
What is it?
A Goblin Warrior. If undefeated, bury a random item or weapon. It's a 9.
Feeling okay about this.
Yeah, you should. You gonna poke him with the spear?
I was going to.
Yeah, do that. Plus 3, need a 9.
It's a D8. D8.
Is it D8, D10?
D8, D10.
Do it. How about a double 1?
Alright, guess what?
How about recharging it?
to roll out again.
Yeah. Wow.
That was bad.
God, that was bad.
It's a plus 1, remember.
Oh, yeah, he's a 10. 5, 6, and 3
7,
is
8,
9.
9. Oh!
You still missed it. What's 1 damage?
He defeated me.
Reveal to
reduce
combat damage.
Fire damage I'll do.
And if undefeated, bury a random item or weapon from your discard pile.
I don't think I can use it, actually. This was a two-handed weapon.
Oh, well, you can just discard.
I'm going to have to.
All right, discard a random item or weapon from your discard pile. Random.
Item or what?
Item or weapon. So just shuffle them up, and the first item or weapon you find.
Is it berry? Oh, from... What? Read it again, because...
Bury a random... I can't look at it now. Bury a random item or weapon from your discard pile. Like I said, that's not an item or weapon. That's not an item or weapon. That's not an item or weapon. That is not... That is.
By...
I think it was either that or the potion. So, yep. That's correct.
Okay.
Boy, you got your butt handed to you by a
goblin.
friggin' goblin.
Man.
By a friggin' goblin.
I took care of them yesterday.
Well, so here's a problem.
Yeah?
I can come over there just to give you moral support. Or I can try this again.
I think you should deal...
Oh. That's for a combat dex check. Oh, that's a dex check. What is it considered? I guess it is considered combat. If I pull the satyr up again.
Good luck.
No, it'll say check to defeat. I don't want to have to fight that satyr again. I can't fight any. Oh, I do have a light crossbow. And I get a longbow.
You want a longbow?
I can try for it. It is, if I'm not proficient with weapons, the difficulty is increased by 4. So it's bad for me. I am not good with it. Crossbow, much easier for me to use. But I'll at least get it into my hand.
7. You did it.
I did it. Do I explore the location? Well, here's the thing. I need a weapon in my hand other than a weapon I can't use. I'm just going to ditch the crossbow.
And draw something better.
And draw a scorching ray. Yes.
Much better.
I'll take it. We are down to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I know.
Tick-tock. It's Alma Day. I can bless you. For free, basically. A shadow. The shadow is immune to mental and poison. If the check to defeat doesn't have magic, it's not defeated. Yeah, you don't have magic.
I got nothing, so...
You know what? I think we got to switch locations,
oh my god. So I can't beat it.
You can't beat it, but you can not get beat, if you know what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna...
If you don't do 13, you are getting defeated. It would be better to let him be undefeated, and you don't want to take wounds on this.
No.
I'm gonna bless you anyway because.
So I get a D10.
Whatever it says.
Oh, I do melee, right? Or no?
Yeah, whatever your card. I don't know what you're using. So you're using a longsword?
Yeah.
All right. So D10, D8, and I might as well bless you. I mean, the Alma Day is up. Am I right?
I can't go again, so I'm not gonna discard it just in case I don't get a weapon back. So.
Yes. So just deal with what it's there.
Plus
yeah,
3.
it's a 14.
I did
it's
it.
a 13 plus 1. You got 20
17,
showing.
Yeah.
So if you had magic, it would have been destroyed.
Would have been fine.
Now you might get him again is the problem.
I was gonna discard the burglar, I guess.
Discard him for what? Just to get something in your hand?
Something else, yeah.
Up to
you. I mean, what do you think?
Well, there is a poison trap somewhere in here. Well, you do have masterwork tools to deal with it.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yep. It is an option.
Well, I need better.
How about a dog slicer, which is also not magic?
It's too bad.
I wonder if I should just come over there and help you drill through that.
It's too bad I had this magic shield. Not that it would help, I guess.
This is for non-combat decks, which might be good if it's the satyr. I'm not convinced that the dex check is a combat check. How about a poison trap?
Nice.
Black Fang is in here.
All right, deal with this.
So poison trap. I have Find Traps in my hand. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Found it.
Found it. Check.
You will
Confirmed.
you will have to deal with this monster.
Summon and defeat a random. I've got a Scorching Ray right here.
All right.
And a light crossbow. And a blessing.
All right.
I'm good to go. Alternatively, I could use my Blessing of the Gods. But this is the last major trap that we've got to deal with here.
I agree, yeah.
So, yeah. How about a bunch?
I like a lot.
That's a lot.
You nailed that trap. You knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming. See if I get it back into my deck.
7.
Yep, +3 is 10. Got it. All right. Summon and defeat a random monster. What do I get? Pull it from the back of the deck. A ghoul. All right, boys and ghouls. He is immune to metal and poison. If undefeated, reset your hand and end your turn. No, I think he might just be fried.
What?
I think he might just be fried, like I said.
Wow.
How about a bunch?
17.
+3 is 20. He's dead. That location is
On closing, you may shuffle an item from your discard pile into your deck.
An item. Well,
How about them thieves'
how about
tools?
these thieves' tools? And it's a shuffle, which means all that stuff I've got gets put back in here. So, first, on closing, it goes there. So, first I have to succeed at this. Then I get to shuffle in. So, I'm going to see if I get it back. I do not.
Ouch.
That's fine. So, now I shuffle this up. Oh, extra content, Derek says. Oh, we like extra content around here. 1, 2. I got my Scorching Ray.
Okay, good.
I've also got a Scorching Ray and a Cure in my discard pile.
Kill these cards dead.
So we have lost a cultist, a large chest, a goblin cultist, that crappy satyr, a zombie giant. See, this says check to defeat combat. This would be non-combat. So it would have been good for Callistria. It would have, because that's a non-combat blessing there.
Yeah, I see.
Right here. The zombie giant, which is, and this spyglass. Goodbye, all of these Nettle Maze creatures.
Yay. Closed.
I'll put all these in here into their respective piles. All right. It looks like we've got a few turns to get Black Fang.
Good luck to me.
Good luck to you. How about a heavy crossbow? I could use this like a lot.
Well, what's the deal?
It's a 7 dexterity. What's your dexterity?
6.
It would be better than my light crossbow. I would like to bless you, but man, we might need that blessing for Black Fang.
We got a feeling.
I also have a feeling.
I was actually considering discarding another thing. Yeah, that's fine. I'm done. You go. I'm sorry. I don't have
That's 2 crossbows you've lost.
Why can't I find a sword?
GMG Dave says one of my favorite games. See, everyone is coming here saying that. That's why we're streaming it for you guys.
And this is
because it's also one of my favorite games.
Season Runelords.
We are playing the print-on-demand Season of the Runelords from Paizo. And so it uses the Rise of the Runelords cards, but with a different scenario.
Yeah.
With different scenario stuff. So yes, it's so good. All right, me. It's a me.
It's you.
Not Mario. I come over here to give you moral support. And I can start giving you D4s, which is good.
True.
Remember that?
Yeah, but you don't give me magic, so...
I don't give you magic, but I've got magic with Scorching Ray, assuming... No, it's a collapsed friggin' ceiling.
Hey, but you can use your Thieves' Tubes?
Can I? The difficulty to defeat is increased by 1 because it's Adventure Deck 1. It is a 9. If you fail it by 4 or more, you're dealt to combat damage, but I am just going to...
Autocomplete.
Autocomplete. Discarding the Thieves' Tools.
Yay.
Autocompleting the ceiling. If it's undefeated, this barrier would have stayed on this location. It would have been the first thing we hit every turn.
Annoying.
It would have been annoying, yes.
Like that pesky flies.
Oh, you know what?
No.
Banish the holy water to defeat a bane with the undead trait with a 10 or... Oh, it's a 13. It wouldn't work. The holy water would not work against that.
Holy water.
So, here's the question.
You should
there are
keep
4
going.
cards left. Should I keep going?
Yeah.
I have 8 cards in my deck. I'm getting a little close to where I'm uncomfortable with keeping on going.
Then don't. I can.
Oh, the difficulty is increased by 1. I need to keep remembering that. But you don't have any magic. If I find Black Fang, if there's 2 combat checks, you can do 1.
It's true.
Oh, Lamashtu is up. That one is you bury Lamashtu. So I would bury this blessing and I get 2 dice to defeat. So, okay.
That's good.
What does the fox say? Pit trap. No!
No.
If defeated, you may explore again. If undefeated, each character at this location is dealt 1d4 combat damage. It's wisdom 7 or dexterity 8. My wisdom is 6. My dexterity is an 8. So it's clearly an 8 that I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to bless myself for another 8.
Good luck.
This could be bad.
It's probably fine.
Like, for sure. Let me put it up here on the... Why couldn't you have found that, Mr. Masterworks?
Sorry.
4 and 8 is 12.
That's enough.
I may immediately explore again. Well, it's not as attractive now, but I guess I'll do it.
It was over. So you needed a 9, right?
It's not a combat.
I thought it... Oh,
combat
yeah,
checks is
combat
+1,
checks.
yes.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, and it was a 9, so...
Good luck.
Well, no, it was a 7. Or an 8 with dexterity.
Yeah.
I may immediately explore again. Okay, it's a shadow!
Combat.
Keeping it away from you. Let's burn it.
And it's mad.
It is the shadow.
So
I am using magic.
I hated this dude.
Yeah.
I'm not really magical.
No, you are not. So it's a 14. It ain't a cakewalk. I should have given you the holy water to evade him if for some reason something happened. All right, here goes. 6 and 8 is 14.
Wow.
4 is 18. 3 is 21. That's a dead shadow.
Yeah, it was super dead.
It's time to roll my Scorching Ray. I got it back.
7.
All
right.
And then I deal myself a new set of... Oh, it's so bad. I can probably not help you too well.
That's okay.
If this is... Oh, that's a nice blessing for you. It's a goblin!
It's the arch nemesis.
It's the arch nemesis. The Goblin Warrior.
Can't beat him. Might as well join him.
It's so funny.
Alright, this time I will win. So
hey, thanks for following.
Thanks for following. Yay! Hey!
What is it? 8 something. Right. I can't see it for the cards. Thanks for following anyway, even though we we can't see what it is.
8 ohms. I can't read it.
Yeah. Too many cards in the way.
Alright, I get a D10, D8.
D10, D8.
D10, D8. I may additionally discard this for an additional D6.
I'm going to recharge something to give you an extra D4 because...
Alright, great.
Because reasons.
It's my arch nemesis. And I'm so plus funny. 3, and he's plus 1.
6, 9, 10, 12, plus 15.
3. Beat him.
You did it.
Yeah.
1 left.
Do you want... Well... Yeah.
We do have a couple of turns to get our stuff better.
I can't go again, so...
So, meat.
I got my dog slicers ready.
Your dog slicers ready? Well, I only have a light crossbow, and I must, well, I can kill fine traps and put the Scorching Ray into my hand. Or I can put Cure into my hand. This is what I'm worried about. Oh, I have 6. I do have 6. Okay. I could take 1, maybe. I'm afraid of losing 1d4 minus 1 cards, but still, that's not too bad. Let's do it.
Good luck.
Black Fang.
Last card, obviously.
Before the encounter, each character must succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 7 check or be dealt that damage. But you know what? I've got this Sahedron Medallion. I discard this to reduce damage dealt by 4. Ha ha ha, that's so good.
That's probably...
He has 1 combat check. It's not too bad. All right. Oh, I should have let you do it so I could give you the extra D4, but that's fine.
1 too, though. Remember.
That's 13. It's not bad.
What do I have to roll? This?
Constitution or Fortitude 7. Yes, that. It's a 10. D10.
+1.
+1. You got a 10. You
and
do not take damage.
Because if you take damage, the bad scenario
If you
happens.
take damage, but I'm going to block the damage with my Sihedron Medallion.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to block all up to 4 of it. Well, let's see what it is.
4.
It's 4 minus 1 is 3.
Wow.
So, yeah, the medallion happens.
Wow.
Succeeded a Divine 9, and Arcana Divine 9, and I can put it on the bottom. Yep. Recharged instead of discarded, so that's really fantastic. I've got my Scorching Ray. I'll put Black Fang on the big screen for everybody to see.
Big bad guy. Once we kill him, we win.
Once we kill him, we win. And I can tell you what we win, too. All right, so I do not have to do the closing requirement if I beat him. All the other locations are closed, so there's nowhere for him to escape to. This will defeat him, as you said. So, you don't have anything you can help me with.
I got nothing.
You don't have any abilities that'll help me?
I'm useless.
All right, well,
if
I got this plus 3.
If I had a bludgeoning trait, I would help you, but I don't.
I got you. How about 11, 15, 17? 3 is 20, and Black Fang is dead. Yay! So, we have defeated this one. Oh, so the party adds 1 of each type of boon other than loot from the game box to the cards acquired during the scenario. So we get a weapon, a spell, an item, an ally, a blessing, etc., etc., etc. We get it as loot.
Part of our loot.
So what do we get? Woo! We get a great sword.
Yay!
Oh!
I found it, guys.
We get a lightning touch. It's a basic 2d4.
Like, meh.
We get a half plate. That's better than your chainmail.
I don't think I have chainmail.
I think you do. A wand of shield. Reduces damage dealt to me by 2. Not as great as what I got.
What is that?
A wand of shield.
Oh.
We got a Grizzled Mercenary. Bury this card to add 1d8 to a combat check at your location and discard this card to explore your location. And if you encounter a boon, banish it. A boon being anything good. Bane being anything bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
And for the blessing, blessing of the gods. Yeah.
A blessing of the gods. All right.
The most basic blessing that you start with is what that is.
Do we get a skill?
Okay, so the way this works, on Adventure 1, you get a skill feat. On Adventure 2, you get... I need to go look. I thought I printed it. Did I print it down here?
There was one thing that you didn't bring over.
Yes. What was that?
It's on the printer.
It's on the printer still?
All right, so I will get to keep
most of that.
5 weapons. Well, guess what?
On the first scenario in the adventure, you get a skill feat. On the second scenario, you get a power feat. On the fourth scenario, you get a card feat. So we will get a power feat.
Yay!
You love power feats. I think they're the favorite.
Not with her.
After Adventure 3, we will get to pick one of those sides of the rolls and a power feat, which is really excellent. All right, so let's read the wrap-up here. The problem with dragons, you have now learned from experience, is that they always leave themselves an exit. Even though Blackfang was barely more than a hatchling, he was smart enough to dwell in a cave with a skylight. Defeated by your might, he took to the sky. Foolish bipeds, Blackfang bellowed as he belched acidic spittle. You invade my home and steal my treasures. I shall consume you and all who live in Sandpoint. Last you checked, you had not learned to fly, so off it went, wounded but still fearless. This may not be the best news you can deliver to the residents of Sandpoint, but at least the dragon knows that should it attack the village again, it will be met by more than pitchforks and shovels, and with luck, maybe Mayor Deverin won't drive you out of town with farm implements either. So, that was the problem with dragons. All right, let's find out what we should keep And what we should get rid of. I've got a bunch of crap. I got like this sling that's crappy. And this...
No.
What'd you lose? Something.
Armor.
Armor?
To the floor.
I can't even have armor, so...
Yeah, it's
kill that armor.
I can have 2 armor, so I'm going to keep that half plate.
Of course.
And 1 more. I don't know if I like the shield of fire resistance. It's pretty specific.
It's combat or fire.
But I have a lot of 2-handed weapons now.
That's probably true. This longbow is useless to me. I really didn't get anything worth anything. 2 mending spells. Blah.
It's not bad. Leather armor banishes to reduce all damage to me to 0.
Yeah, my stuff did not improve at all.
But it's berry. You know what? I don't think I'm actually going to keep the shield of resistance. Is that bad of me?
Is that bad of you? It did improve. I got find traps. Oh, I've got to keep it. But do I get rid of a cure or a scorching ray?
Well, you also had this one, not the new one.
Which one?
Lightning touch.
No, that's crap.
I got 2 allies. So do I keep the bugler? He helped me.
Bugler.
Bugler.
Do I keep the bugler?
Do I keep the bugler around? I got this. She's kind of cool.
Oh, the Scorching Ray is so good. My Cure is so good. The Find Traps is so good.
I get 3 blessings. Okay, cool. I get how many items? 3. Where did my items? Oh, they're buried. That's where they are.
All right, I got to figure out what my powers are, because that may influence what I do with this.
Okay, so I got all these weapons, and I can keep 5 of them. I think I kept the shield, so I'm gonna great sword. It's great.
It's great.
And then what?
Oh, I don't like these powers at all. So, with my powers that I can choose, at the start of my turn, I can check also, and after I reset my hand, I can do my little spell switch.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I can recharge a card to add 1d4 plus 1 to you, but not to me. Or I can get a bigger hand size. My powers are not great. They are not great.
And my powers are not great. So
that's what I said. My powers are not great.
When I would discard a weapon / or armor for its power, I may recharge it instead. I could do that.
Could. Do you currently recharge now or?
No.
Armor?
Maybe.
I think you don't. I think.
Where are they?
Oh, you did keep it. Where's your chain?
Banish.
Well, no, it's banish or bury.
So it doesn't help me with this.
No.
I might as well just go to my hand size. I don't have any bludgeoning traits.
You like hand size.
It would be good to have an extra card.
You like hand size.
Yeah. I'll go with 5 cards.
I don't need 7 cards in my hand. That's my issues. I don't need 7 in my hand.
Right.
And I don't have enough items with healing. That's my main problem. Neither of these have healing. They prevent damage. They just don't have healing.
Yeah, 15 cards.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
Item. Spell.
I used Scorching Ray so freaking much.
Weapon.
I might have to get rid of Find Traps for now and hope I can get it back later.
Oh, ouch.
What?
That would be sad. Find Traps helped you a lot.
It did. Well, it's because everything was trap in that one. Well, here's the question. What do I get rid of? Cure or Scorching Ray?
No.
Exactly. No. That's the question. I have 2 cures and 2 scorching rays.
I mean, I suppose.
And I can keep 4. I can keep 4 spells, and then there's the fine traps. So there is the problem right there.
I guess cure, because you could always get it back. Maybe not.
Back, maybe not.
Probably not. You probably won't be able to get it back. Is the problem, unless we find it.
Well, we will find it again at some point. That's the thing. But yeah.
I don't know. We need a card feat.
Yeah, that's going to happen after Adventure 4. Which is in a little bit. And you know what I'm taking? I'm taking a spell. I'm really going to take a spell.
You think?
Yes.
Oh.
But I still have my thieves' tools.
Yeah, that's true.
It kills me. I will want it back.
I had to throw away my Mattock.
Mattock. Rhymes with buttock.
Mattock.
All right. I guess you can switch to that. All right. So, yeah, that was a blast. You ready for 2-1C?
1-3.
No, C.
Yeah.
All right. So, stay with us. We're gonna switch over to the intro screen, the closing screen.
Yeah.
And then we'll be
set up.
We'll be set up, and then we'll do all that. Be right back.